Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of remote learning. I hope yesterday was okay. I'm trying out some different stuff, so bear with us as we kind of figure out which method works best for you. As you can see here, I have switched our traditional like activity 35 and on the very next one, activity 36, like it's all in the Google Doc into a slide. And the reason I did this is that I'm planning on embedding a lot of videos, and you can't embed on Google Docs. I didn't even know that, but now I do. So anyway, I figured this might be like a little bit more attractive way to complete the assignment. So today what we're going to do is talk about keystone species. But first, we're going to recap on why is biodiversity important. So that was what yesterday's whole reading and the video was about. And so today we are going to watch this little video by Smithsonian. Smithsonian did not allow me to embed it because they have copyright issues. But regardless, if you, let me go present, click right here. It says, why should humans care about this? So this is a really great, just a couple minute video that I would have shown you in class anyway. So why do we care about biodiversity? And then the next point is about keystone species. So if you've ever studied Latin, which some of you guys have, you maybe have learned about these arches before. And this piece right up here where that starfish is, that's called your keystone. And the keystone is really important because it holds that whole ecosystem together. So this is a really great video about what exactly a keystone is, why it's important, and I want you to watch this. This one's kind of long, so again, like take a moment, like really get into it and try not to have distractions because then it gets super confusing. But after you watch it, you're going to tell me why a starfish is a keystone species. And then you go to the next slide and you notice, look, it's the same video. So sea otters are also a keystone species, and they talk about it in the same video. So again, tell me why sea otters are a keystone. And then let's get back to the basics. What is a keystone? Why does it matter? Why is this important? The scientist in the video does an amazing job talking about it. So get what he says. You can even pause the video, write down what is a keystone species. And then the last one has to do with wolves as a keystone species. So again, right in here, why is a wolf a keystone species? And for those of you guys that remember way back in the population unit, I'm thinking back to like November, we did that double y-axis graph where we had deer on one side and wolves on the other. This is all coming back together. So we are integrating back to like, we're just adding a definition to it. So keystone species, wolves, really important. And remember, they were missing on that deer island that we did that graph on. And then here's your actual real assignment. So there are lots and lots and lots of keystone species, many different ecosystems. There's lots of species. So Google, check out another one. What's the name of the keystone species you chose? Where does it live? Like you can say North America if it's that big of a region, or if it's a super small ecosystem, you can say like Southern California. Why is it a keystone species? So same thing you just did for the sea otters and starfish. And then over here, let's put a picture of it. We're going to share these in our next class. So we are going to have a Zoom chat. Yay, I get to see you guys for the next class. So stay tuned. You're going to be getting an invite for the Zoom. Make sure you press yes. And as soon as you press yes to the invite, it'll show up on your calendar. So when you go to your waffle and you go to calendar, you'll see it'll say like life science period B or whatever. And when you click on it, it'll like give you your little Zoom hyperlink. So that's where you can access your links. You can also access the link right in the email invitation. If you scroll down to the email, it'll have the Zoom link. Just click right there, and we'll be waiting for you. So we'll meet during your class period on Wednesday for A, B, and D, and Thursday for period G. One more tidbit. If you guys go for a walk and you see something that looks springy, take that as you please. Anything that reminds you of spring or gets you excited about spring, take a picture, and we're going to share that to start the Zoom. Okay, so 2 things for the Zoom. 1 is this assignment right here, pick your keystone species, and 2 is, there we go, pick your video, or excuse me, a picture of something springy that we can share in our conversation Wednesday, Thursday. All right, guys, good luck.